Drew Brees is for sure one of the most famous quarterbacks in American football history, and with this fame comes incredible fortune. But how much money does he have? And how exactly does Drew Brees like to live his celebrity lifestyle? How much money does Drew Brees have? The 42-year-old football superstar has an incredible net worth of around $160 million. Over the span of his impressive career, Brees has earned upwards of a jaw-dropping $250 million. That is just an incredible amount of money. Just last year, he made number 67 on the Forbes Celebrity 100 top earnings list. Not only has he earned tons of money directly from his games on the football field, but he reportedly tops the list of NFL players in terms of money earned from sponsorship deals, which comes to an extra $15 million per year. First, let's talk property. Brees has not just made his millions of dollars on the field, he's made some impressive business and property deals too. Like all the most famous rich celebrities, Brees has spent a significant amount on luxurious properties and homes for himself and his family. His decadent spending habits began a while ago, and one of his most expensive purchases is a $2.2 million home in 2003 when he was still quite new in his career located in San Diego. The young athlete knew he was making big bank and wanted to make an investment he could actually enjoy, and what is better for this than a giant luxury house? The San Diego mansion is part of a gated community, so it is super exclusive and only the richest in the area can get in. The huge home has a Mediterranean-style exterior and boasts incredible outdoor features, including an enormous pool, which even has a waterfall. Most of us can only dream of having a pool with a waterfall, but for the super rich like Brees, this is no problem at all. The grounds of the mansion even features a 6-hole golf course. The whole property is manicured to perfection with gorgeous trees and flowers. Pictures from the inside of the house show just how luxuriously the star likes to live. The house features a huge kitchen and a fancy dining room fit for a professional chef. There's even a game room with a pool table and foosball. There are multiple fireplaces throughout the property for that super fancy touch, and of course, a jacuzzi in one of the bathrooms. I mean, if you had that much money, of course you'd buy yourself a jacuzzi. His taste for luxury property only grew as Drew Brees got older, and he sold his first mansion in 2012 so he could move in full-time to the second piece of luxury property he purchased back in 2006. The $1.6 million property in New Orleans is definitely impressive. The house itself is huge, boasting 10,800 square feet. The grounds it sits on are equally as beautiful, with gorgeous trees, gardens, and of course another pool to keep cool during the New Orleans hot weather. The property is also encircled by a high brick wall, keeping the celebrity and his family as private and protected as they like. The enormous mansion has an interior that is just as luxurious as the outside of the house. Like the first mansion Brees and his wife bought, this one has fireplaces throughout and a huge state-of-the-art kitchen. Of course, this property also has a jacuzzi in the largest bathroom as well, so the mega celebrity can truly relax whenever he wants to. The open-plan, spacious mansion obviously suits the way that Drew Brees and his family like to live, as they are still living there despite the fact that they are considerably wealthier than they moved in. They could definitely afford to buy a bigger, more expensive house, but obviously this one suits them perfectly. This comfort hasn't stopped the famous athlete from buying himself a luxury vacation home. When Drew Brees and his family need a break from New Orleans, the super rich athlete packs his designer bags and heads off to Hawaii. The quarterback owns an extremely luxury piece of real estate on Hawaii's beautiful island of Kauai, right by the sea on Hanalei Bay. The bay is home to a very exclusive set of luxury condos set high on a massive hill overlooking the pristine bay. The condo that Brees owns cost him a massive $1.761 million back in 2006, so obviously only the rich and famous can afford to live here. The condo itself is stunning, with wide, airy rooms offering plenty of space and huge windows offering gorgeous views of the sparkling ocean. Not to mention there's a spacious balcony so the star can relax properly and truly enjoy the benefits of his celebrity status. So we figured out that Drew Brees has clearly got a love and appreciation for super exclusive real estate. But what other things does he indulge in with his rich celebrity lifestyle? Next, we're going to look at cars. What mega rich celebrity doesn't have a fleet of luxury cars? Drew Brees is no exception to this rule. Of course, being a super rich multi-millionaire athlete, Drew Brees has an impressive collection of luxury cars. Brees is reportedly very passionate about his high-end rides and knows his stuff when it comes to cars. If you thought his property was impressive, you're gonna love this next list. Back in 2009, Drew Brees bought his first luxury car, a collectible 1967 Ford Mustang. The powerful classic muscle car certainly suits the all-American, strong image that he's cultivated for himself over his long career. The purchase of this iconic vintage ride seemed to awaken a passion in Drew Brees, who would go on to purchase a number of other luxury cars. In terms of vintage, he also bought a 1969 Chevrolet Camaro. This car has been auctioned off by the superstar in 2015, who also threw in a load of signed goodies including a jersey and cleats plus tickets to the the auction deal. He seems to buy cars for different reasons. For example, when his family started to expand, he realized he couldn't fit his growing family, including himself, his wife, and his 4 kids, into a 1967 Mustang, especially for things like grocery shopping where he would need trunk space. So, in typical celebrity fashion, he bought a car which would fit his whole family plus tons of bags and still look extremely sleek, classy, and expensive. He made this purchase in 2013 and chose a BMW model released only the previous year. The following year, he seemed to have a similar family-oriented purchase in mind as he bought a Tesla Model S, which features 5 doors, plenty of room, and tons of safety features. Who says you can't be state-of-the-art and family-friendly? Easily his most expensive car in his collection is his Bugatti. Yeah, you heard us right. He has a Bugatti. The Bugatti Veyron parked in his garage is worth an incredible $2.2 million. So Drew Brees has spent more on a single car than he spent on any one of his multiple real estate properties. He's obviously super proud of his car collection and in particular his Bugatti. To put it into perspective, a quick oil change in a Bugatti Veyron will set the owner back a cool $25,000. That's more than some people earn in a year. The Bugatti is also the most recent of his car purchases, as he bought this one only a couple of years ago in 2019. His entire car collection is estimated to be somewhere over $4.2 million, which is a crazy amount of money. Not only does Drew Brees have an insanely expensive fleet of cars, but he also enjoys the use of private planes. He flies with Latitude 33, a private jet company which specializes in giving celebrities like Drew Brees the exclusive luxury treatment. The planes are fully staffed with experts and cater to his every whim, whilst flying him across the country to business meetings, events, and family vacations. So where does Drew Brees like to travel on his private jet? Well, we already know that Brees likes to visit his vacation home in Hawaii with his family. As a family man, Drew Brees isn't hugely into partying and wild nights, as that part of his life is comfortably behind him. He much prefers to take exciting adventures surrounded with his family, such as to his luxury home on the bay in Kauai Island or elsewhere in the United States. He has mentioned how he travels all over the country for business reasons, but he does also love to take trips to the mountains in his free time. He visits family members who live in colder parts of the world and also just for fun. Brees enjoys outdoor activities to keep himself in top physical shape, such as golf and swimming, but he also likes skiing and enjoys some fresh powder on the mountains. Speaking of family time, Brees has also taken the opportunity to celebrate his Super Bowl victory by taking his family to Disney World and hanging out with Mickey Mouse and the gang. Walt Disney World, whilst being incredibly popular, is also famous for being expensive, and we can bet that Drew Brees and his family enjoyed all the best restaurants and experiences that the famous resort has to offer. Thanks for watching. Talk to you next time.